So everybody's on their cell phone these days. Restaurants, buses, taxis, airports. You have to be on your phone. So the other day I'm in the cemetery and the guy next to me says to a rabbi next to me, he says to me, "Rabbi, do you know the Wi-Fi password in the cemetery?" Cemetery of all places. So the rabbi admonishes him. He says, "Have some respect for the dead." And the guy says to the rabbi, "Rabbi, thank you. Is that all lowercase?" So this genie appears to a hard-working woman, a wife, and he says to her, "I'll grant you 3 wishes. Tell me what they are." And the woman thinks and she says, "Well, wish number 1 is that my husband will have eyes only for me." And the genie thinks, he says, "Wow, that is a very tough one. Very, very tough one. But let's see, what's wish number 2? She says, "Wish number 2 is that I will be the most important thing in my husband's life." And the genie says, "Oh my God, I know your husband. That's super tough. What's wish number 3? She says, "Wish number 3 is that for 45 minutes, when my husband wakes up, the first 45 minutes in the morning shall be dedicated to me." The genie says, "This is practically impossible, but let me think. And then he says, "I got it." He goes like this, swish, and he transforms the woman into an iPhone 7. So this week, we read about the very first argument in history. What happened is, God went to Adam and he said to him, "Why did you eat from the tree of knowledge?" According to different interpretations, it was an apple or a fig or a grape. And he says, Adam says to God, "I ate from it because the wife, the woman you gave me, Eve, Chava, she convinced me." So God told Adam, "Because you did this, I am decreeing death upon human beings. You were supposed to live forever. From now on, people, men will die." In other words, that sin affected us today. And number 2, now by the sweat of your brow, you will make money. Till now, parnasa, livelihood, was supposed to be easy. Now it's going to be very difficult. And then God goes to Eve. He says, "Why did you eat from the tree of knowledge?" She says, she blames it on the snake. "The snake convinced me." And God tells Eve, "Because you did this, from now on, all children that will be born through immense pain, child labor because of this. Till now, woman was supposed to give birth painlessly. Now this is what happened." Can you imagine the argument that should have erupted between Adam and Eve? Adam should have gone to Eve and said, "Woman, are you crazy? Why did you make me eat from this tree?" Can you imagine the ramifications forever? And Eve should have responded, "God said not to eat from the tree. You told me you're not allowed to touch from the tree as well. And that's how the snake convinced me. He pushed me onto the tree. I touched it. I saw nothing happen, so I ate from it. So it's your fault." The first marital conflict in history should have been brutal, and Adam should have responded, "Woman, you don't listen. You're crazy." Instead, what does Adam do? The Torah tells us, "Vayikra ha'adam shem ishto." Adam called his wife Chava. He named her Chava, ki hi aita em kol chai, because she was the mother of all life. Adam understood. Maybe he understood he can't divorce her because there's no other woman in the world alive. But Adam understood the argument here is not about me or you. It's about us. We're in this together. He named her Chava. You are the mother of all life. He realized that he can't argue now. It's about we. We have to now share the burden. We have to fix this. We are in this together. And that is the lesson from the first marital conflict in history. Adam avoided the argument. He avoided everything by saying, "This is us. It's not me versus you. We are in this together." What a tremendous lesson for us, for every single relationship. We just come from the high holidays, where we had a tremendous relationship with God. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, the days of awe, followed by Sukkot and Simchat Torah, the days of joy. It was such a beautiful, intense, spiritual, romantic experience with God. And now, when we're leading up to the first Shabbat of the year, the month of Cheshvan, which is devoid of all holidays, now it's about us together, us and God. Not me versus God, me together with God, building an everlasting, eternal relationship with God. Have a wonderful day and a great Shabbos.